Why, hello there, friends, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new around these parts, hello. Thank you so much for clicking. In today's video, I'm doing another memory plan with me for the week of May 6th, and I'm using this March 2023 mystery from SPC. I paired it with a lilac foil bundle from SPC. I'm pretty sure it was called Lilac. It is this beautiful light purple, like a matte light purple that I'm just obsessed with. I've definitely used it before, but I do think it's out of stock in the shop. I don't think she has it, at least in this format. This is just the confetti version 2 format. I don't think, don't quote me on it, but I don't think it's in shop anymore. But go ahead and take a look in case she's restocked it since this video has been up. But I think that she mentioned in a video once that it's a pretty popular foil color, and I totally understand why, because I think it's stunning. She also had that color in her butterfly format, which is what this mystery came with. I think a lavender hollow butterfly foil bundle, because there's butterflies in the kit. But I don't know, it just felt a little like too much for me. I really actually toned back this spread quite a bit. So I used just a regular I was trying to say regular and confetti. A regular confetti version 2 foil bundle in the lilac. And then for the functionals, you'll see in a bit, I just used the solids. I just kind of wanted to keep this simple and really let the art shine, because I think it's really beautiful art. And it was a tough week for me, and I thought that, I don't know, it just felt like the most sense to have it be maybe a little less fun than my other spreads, but still, I think, kind of elegant, if that makes sense. I don't know. It was the vibe I was going for. Yeah, this week my dad was hospitalized, which of course is never something that you want to deal with. So it was a tough week for my family and I. It happened towards the end of the week. And yeah, he's stable and okay for now. But things have definitely changed quite a bit since he was hospitalized. So I'm not going to get into it because it just makes me sad, honestly. I'm supposed to be feeling good. I say that like with a question mark, but it's because it's the day before I am going on vacation. Real time, when you guys are watching this, I'll probably already be back from vacation, but as I'm doing this voiceover, it's the day before a vacation, and I feel like the day before any type of travel is just the most stressful freaking day and the most anxious day. And that's kind of where I'm at right now, where the anxiety is just building. And part of that is because I won't be around for him, and that makes me feel weird, even though I shouldn't feel weird because I need a break. But it makes me feel weird anyway, because this is how we are as human beings, and especially as women. So I'm working through it, and I'm still excited, but I don't really want to dwell on what happened this week, to be completely honest with y'all. It was just a hard week. So, and real time, I'm doing this voiceover on the 17th of June. And yesterday was Father's Day, and that was even more difficult. I was able to see him, which was nice, but it's just hard. It's just all hard. It's, it's not the way I want to see him. I wish so much was different, but alas. Anyways, aside from all of that, I think I covered all of the nitty gritty for this week, besides that very significant event in my life. I don't think anything else of note happened this week that I can recall. Yeah, I think that was it. I was, of course, off the tail end of the week once my dad was hospitalized. So, but otherwise, the beginning of the week is pretty standard with work and the such. I think this was the week that I had a graduation reception at work, which was nice and a little awkward at the end, but nice. Overall nice. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't think much happened this week. So I still have some questions left over from my last plan with me, which I was answering like some random get to know me questions. So we are going to continue with those. And hopefully that takes us through the whole plan with me, question mark, maybe, I don't know. So we're going to see what we can do. But let's see, where did we leave off? I think I answered my dream job and my phone, TV show quote. Okay, so I think, do you have any siblings? Yes, all brothers. It's a lot. Really only one brother that I grew up with. My other brothers are half brothers, and to be honest, we don't, like, we talk every once in a while, but I wouldn't say that we're close. Do you prefer tea or coffee? Y'all know the answer to this. Again, café with Anna, not té with Anna. Café with Anna. So it's going to be coffee all day, every day. What is the first thing you do after going home from work or school? I mean, maybe TMI. Well, no. Usually I have to pee. So that'll happen. And then I will take off all of my work clothes and get into something comfy. Basically get comfy, like pee and get comfy, and then food. Those are my like order of importance things to do when I get home. Sorry if that's TMI. What sports do or did you play? I have never played sports, so that's just going to be a no for me. What is your favorite movie? Oh, my favorite movie? This one's tough. My favorite movie. I mean, right now what's coming to mind is Rush Hour, but because I just know it so well, and it's definitely one of my favorites, I'm going to go with that. But I have a few. What is your favorite animal? I don't know that I have a favorite animal. I don't know. Do you like dogs or cats? I do prefer dogs. Do you use a PC or a Mac? Mac. I'm an Apple girl pretty much through and through at this point. What books have changed your life? Wow. Books that have changed my life? I don't think I have any books that have changed my life. I mean, Harry Potter. I don't know if Harry Potter was life-changing, but it was definitely like culturally relevant. Sorry, I'm trying to look up the rest of these questions because I'm realizing I only have them through about 10 more, and I'm going to need more. I can't think of any book that's been life-changing to me. Oh, I read a Sean T. I think it was like T is for Transformation or something like that, and I thought that was amazing. But again, is it life-changing? I don't know. I don't know that I've read a book that's life-changing, honestly, but there's that. Oh my gosh, y'all. Why is my phone not phoning right now? I'm so sorry. Hold for further traffic clearance. I'm so sorry. Questions. Tube. Ranker. Okay, I found it, y'all. I found it. Okay, so yeah, no books that have changed my life. I guess Harry Potter's the closest thing, but there's that. What theme parks have you been to? The Disney parks. I've been to Six Flags. I've been to Busch Gardens. And I think that's it. What is your favorite drink? I mean, coffee for the most part. But I would say aside from coffee, my matcha latte from Starbucks is my next favorite thing. Do you have any weird quirks? Probably, but I can't think of any. How many languages do you speak to? What is your nickname? I don't really have a nickname. Recently people call me AF because of my last name. Some people will call me by my last name, but that was more so like when I was younger. I think that's it though. When I was younger, I feel like I had more nicknames, but what is your go-to fast food order? If it's McDonald's, which is normally what I think of when I think of a fast food order, it's usually nuggets and fries and a milkshake, or sometimes it's a McDouble and fries and a milkshake. Honestly, it depends on my mood. It depends on my mood. What is your favorite Netflix show? I mean, Jane the Virgin is on Netflix now, so yeah. Who is your favorite actor? I have a lot of actors that I like. I'll probably go with Chadwick Boseman. because I just love him. What is your evening routine? I don't have like an evening routine. I generally will get in bed and scroll or watch YouTube or Netflix or binge some show. And that's like the totality of my nighttime routine. Like, I don't really have a nighttime routine or an evening routine. What is your favorite thing to do when you have free time? Plan or hang out with my family or friends. Anything of the sort. How many girlfriends, boyfriends have you had? Just one. I mean, 2 maybe. If you can count the first one a relationship. Not many, as you can tell. Where do you currently live? I live in Massachusetts. What is your favorite clothing brand? I'm not attached to brands, especially in relation to clothing. I'm just not attached to many brands in regards to like clothing and things of the nature. I don't care. What year were you born? 1988. Are you single or taken? Taken. How tall are you? 5'5"? Question mark. If you could live anywhere, where would it be? At this point, Canada sounds good. At this point, Canada sounds pretty good. Or one of the islands, if I thought I could actually make a living there. Who is your role model? My dad. Which is, oh, man. Ooh, talk about a gut punch on that one. Oh, God. Okay. What is your idea of a dream date? It'd be really romantic to have dinner on a beach, like at sunset. Or near a beach at sunset. I'll let Bay know. What are some of your favorite TV shows? Jane the Virgin. We were actually just watching I Love Lucy, which is my other favorite TV show, and I feel like I'm getting Bay into it. It's an excellent show. I'm just saying. A classic. I've really enjoyed Abbott Elementary. All American is really good, although I haven't been able to catch up on All American because like Netflix doesn't put out those seasons until like I don't even freaking know when. It takes forever, I feel like, but those are a few of them. What is your favorite store? I love Maurice's. If you heard of Maurice's, comment down below. It's a clothing store. Do you have any allergies? Not that I know of. Who were your childhood idols? Still my dad. Let me think. I don't think I had any, like I don't really have idols. As much as I adore Beyonce, I don't know that she's my idol. I've never said that actually, ever. She's not my idol. I think she's inspiring. I think she's incredible. But I don't know. Idol is a strange word for me. So if I'm going to go with idol, it's going to be my dad forever. Which of your parents do you resemble? Honestly, both. All right, y'all. So funny story. All my life, especially, well, I should say as a kid, everyone said, and they still do, that I look just like my dad, which if I put a picture up of me and my dad, y'all would say the same thing because we do look very much alike. But one random day when I was younger, I was like, I don't know, I was like looking through our laundry area and I saw an old picture of my mom when she was younger. And I was like, oh my God, it's me. Like, I think what throws people off and makes them think I look like my dad more is, one, we have the same complexion. My mom is very fair skin and my dad's pretty much the same complexion as me. And we both wear glasses, like often. Like my mom has glasses, but they're more reading glasses and she doesn't really like walk around with them. So because of that, I feel like people automatically think I look like my dad. But actually, without my glasses, if I stand next to my mom, I'm just a darker version of her, which is crazy. So in truth, I look like both of them. I just got split right down the middle, 50-50. What is your favorite sport? I should tell my mom that. She'll probably feel better, as she's probably lived her whole life having people tell her that I look like my dad. And she's probably like, really? I carried her for 9 months and this is what I get? Because that's what I would say. What is your favorite sport? Baseball. Hands down is my favorite sport. It's I feel like it's the only freaking sport in DR that anyone cares about. So I feel like it's just in my blood to love baseball. So baseball it is. All right, y'all. So that's it for the get to know me tag. Thank you for bearing with me. It'll be a little bit before I do another voiceover, so I think it'll do me well because I feel like I'm a little voiceovered out, if you know what I mean. But maybe plan with me to out. Is that a thing? That's a thing. Okay, so story time. I have a little story time for you guys that hopefully I can fit into the rest of this plan with me. But a few days ago, I was chilling at home alone, and someone rang my doorbell. So I went to the door, and there's like a glass in the middle so I can see. And I didn't see anyone. I thought that's kind of weird, but occasionally, it doesn't happen very often, but occasionally our doorbell would just ring. It's haunted. I don't know if it's haunted or not, but it does do it occasionally. So I was like, oh, that must be it. But then out of the corner of my eye, I could see like a shoulder with like a Marshall's bag. So I thought, oh, it must be my neighbor. We have the cutest neighbor who comes over and brings us food, and she's just the sweetest thing. We love her. So I thought it was her. She's like a widow, like an older woman. Lovely. So I thought it was her. So I was like, oh, let me open the door or whatever. Like, didn't think twice because no one ever rings our doorbell besides our neighbors. That's basically it for people that ring our doorbells. Sometimes delivery does, but usually they'll just leave it in the front and go about their business. So I didn't think anything of it. I just opened the door, and there's this woman there holding our package because there was a package for us on the porch, and she's holding our package. And then she hands it to me and she says, I think this is yours. And I'm like, what? I'm like literally dumbfounded. I just froze. Like I took the package and just kind of froze there because I was so taken off guard. And before I could like get myself together to respond, she was like down the street already, like left. I'm like, whew. So I'm just sitting there thinking, what just happened? So I close the door, come inside. And I'm like, what just happened? This is the strangest thing ever. So I text my neighbor, my upstairs neighbor, basically. And I'm like, hey, did someone ring your doorbell? Because I'm like, well, she wasn't in front of our door when I opened the door. She was like off to the side. So she must have been ringing other people's doorbells. So I texted my neighbor and I was like, hey, did anyone ring your doorbell? She's like, yeah, it was some lady who wasn't wearing any shoes and was really dirty, which, mind you, she was. I forgot to mention that detail, but yes, that is correct. And I was like, yeah, because she just rang the doorbell and handed me our package. And she's like, yeah, it was so weird. And I didn't want to open the door because obviously, like, I don't know this woman and she does not look well. I was like, yeah, I think she moved your welcome mat, which she literally did. She moved my neighbor's welcome mat. It was so strange, y'all. So I'm confused. So my neighbor's like, yeah, I'll come down and move it back or whatever. So she comes down and then I go meet her in front and we're just chatting about like what the hell just happened. I'm like, I'm so thankful that you saw it because she has a Ring camera. I should probably say that she has a Ring, whatever the hell it is, a Ring system, camera, doorbell, whatever. So she's like, yeah, I saw it. I saw what happened. And I was like, I'm so glad someone else saw it because it's one of those things that you're like, am I losing my mind? Like, am I losing my mind? Possibly. So then our other neighbor comes downstairs and he's like the most aloof being, like just not paying attention to anything that's going on usually. And he came down and he also has a Ring. He just got a Ring actually. And he was showing us like the video. And then Bay came home from work because he wasn't home. And he was like, why is everybody outside? Like, what's happening? So we were telling him everything. Then our neighbor was showing us the video he had. So I guess she came onto our porch, picked up the package, and she was shaking it to see what was in it. And I could hear her say, she was like, oh, seems like vitamins. It was the strangest thing, y'all. And then proceeded to move my neighbor's mat and then ring everyone's doorbell. I think if I would not have answered the door, though, she would have walked off with the package. So, like, it was unsettling. You know what I mean? Like, when I came back before I texted my neighbor, it just felt unsettling. But, you know, we kind of debriefed. It seemed like it was fine. We got our package. She left. She wasn't, like, you know, threatening or doing anything violent, although she did seem obviously unwell. So whatever, I was like, okay. And then this is the day we were going to go see Bad Boys in the movies. So I was like, all right, let's just go. So I still felt a little unsettled, but we went to the movies nonetheless. And while when we pulled out to go to the movies, we saw a cop, like SUV. And we didn't think much of it because, they could be parked there for any number of reasons. Although I did kind of in the back of my head think, are they here for us? They can't be here for us. Long story long, as Jen Plans would say, they were. So they ended up ringing our doorbell. Well, it was a woman. She rang our doorbell and she just wanted to know, like, was your package stolen? Like, so they could, I guess, put in a police report. I don't know how it works. But I was just like, nope, wasn't stolen. Like, we're good. And we didn't call them. That's another reason why we didn't expect it to be for us either. So, like, me and Bae were talking and we're like, maybe she did steal a package from another neighbor and they called. But I'm like, how would they know to come to our door? You know what I mean? So there's only one neighbor I haven't confirmed with whether or not he called. But he's the only other person that could have. So it's still a mystery. Once I figure out the mystery, I will be sure to let y'all know. But needless to say, it was quite unsettling. I like this plan with me, which is now about to be over. Thank you so much for watching, y'all. Here's what I have left. I love the simplicity of this spread. Even though the week was rough, it's nice to kind of look at this pretty spread. All right. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.